good morning, and welcome to Ireland fans. This is the first fan reaction video that we have going, and what a time to do
What?
it.
Uh,
Good morning, Urique, Liverpool fan. Thanks
yeah.
for joining us this morning. It
Yeah, I
started
don't
good for
expect
you,
good morning. Yeah.
well, at least for me, may not be for you. It started out good for your team.
hmm
Tell me what happened. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah. You know what, Shaq, when you messaged me to do the show, I was thinking about what I would say, talking points of what I would say about the game. And I said, I would come on the show and I'd probably be hypercritical because we would have got the win at the time. It was 70 minutes.
Around that.
We were 1-0 up. We had got the win, and I would have mentioned that I still saw points in the game that I thought were worrisome, right, in the first half. And I thought I was going to say, we won, but I still see players making sloppy passes. Nobody's busting a gut to get in the actual box to finish off these chances. We're giving Leicester away a lot of chances, you know.
Hmm.
Jamie Vardy hit the post, etc., etc. And then as soon as we finished talking, it just all unraveled, right?
I'm sorry
And
about that.
no, I must laugh because it's gone to the point where I'm no longer saying I'm embarrassed, but I'm actually genuinely worried about my team
Hmm.
and genuinely worried about their their confidence. All right, I've had this thought in the last couple weeks. I would say about a month, and I watch games and I say, if teams score first, we're not winning today
Right.
because I've noticed that we don't know how to score unanswered goals back to back. It's been an issue, especially when teams score and sit in. So I said, for us to win this game, we must score. For us to win any game, we must score first. We scored first today, and I said, okay. I was watching the game. I still wasn't pleased with what was going on in the final third, but we're defending at least decently enough. Alisson needed to make some big saves, and he was doing it.
Hmm.
And then when you have your center back tackling your goalkeeper in the middle of the field.
Oh, that's how you look at it.
Yeah, when you have that happening. But when you have okay, so let's talk about the goals. Let's talk about Leicester's goals. Okay? The first goal for Leicester.
Mm.
Thiago, it's an unnecessary foul. Totally unnecessary foul. We're actually lucky for it to not be a penalty. Right?
Right.
And from that leads to the opening goal. An unnecessary foul that did not need to be made. Opening goal. Leicester City now have their tails up. Right? They reply back with a quick second goal that was gifted to them. But again, it's a lack of confidence in our back four. We've been leaking goals constantly. Now we have, I thought, would be a new defender that would not come with
Hmm.
the same baggage that our other defenders had, and it fall back into the same routine that we've had. I saw Henderson today when Thiago gave away his foul, arguing with Thiago, visibly arguing and shouting at him, get your stuff together, get your
Mm.
stuff together, right? And I'm seeing them arguing. And that same level of fear, and I can see out of Henderson, it was out of frustration and fear. And that's just permeating the entire squad so that nobody's confident. Not even our goalie, who was so dependable for years, and who one man who I thought confidence would never drop, Alisson Becker, is looking super shaky at the moment.
Right. Right.
All right. So I don't know how you saw the game, but that,
Well, I wanted to find out because I remember the commentator saying that he puts that Leicester second on Alisson. And I mean, the miscommunication there. In his opinion,
yeah,
he thought that maybe Alisson could have stayed on his line, stayed in
yeah,
his box at least, and not come all the way out. Let Kabak deal with the situation, and even though he didn't, then probably Alisson could have pulled off a save because he was keeping well throughout the game.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
And
I heard you said that you thought that it was the defender's fault. Defender tackled Alisson.
Well, that's a simplistic view of it. But when you look at it, Alisson isn't confident with the defenders he has in front of him. That's why he's making decisions now that he probably wouldn't have made if Van Dijk was in front of him, right? He's
Okay.
rushing out for balls that he has no rights coming for. And to me, it seems like he's trying to make an impact just because he doesn't trust the defenders.
Mm.
He doesn't
Makes sense.
trust.
Mm-hmm.
And so the issues we're having in defense are more than just the defenders. It's now permeating into our goalkeeper. And when that starts happening,
Express
I
trouble.
and I knew I listened to Klopp talk before this game, and a reporter asked him if he had a talk with Alisson about the mistakes he made in the City game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, I had a chat with him about it. And Alisson was really upset because he was saying, not this game, right? And he was saying, he felt really bad. And I was sitting wondering, why is this even a chat that needs to happen? We know goalkeepers make mistakes. Alisson has been a great goalkeeper, but it made me question. I wonder if his confidence has just taken a hit now, where Klopp feels the need to sit down and talk with him.
Mm.
So when I'm seeing him making certain decisions in this game itself, it makes me feel like that whole and there's no breaks to be had this season. There's no breaks, but it seems like my boys just need a break to just catch themselves from what's been back to back, just
It,
damaged passes.
funny you'd bring in the break now because how do you like your chances going forward now, especially with the Champions League coming back this week? I don't know if you play this
Yeah,
week or the following week, but the Champions League
this
resumes this week for some teams. How do you what do you see from your team going forward?
yeah, we play on Tuesday. Shaq,
Mm.
that's a difficult question to answer because I was, if you asked me about a month ago, I said we would be fine because the Champions League, they're not teams that really play a low block. They're mostly teams that love to play
Mm.
attacking football.
Mm.
So, and not as physical as the teams in the Prem as well. So, we will be fine in European football. But I'm seeing us struggling against teams that love to play football now, that give us space, give us chances. And we're still looking very lackadaisical and blunt up front, right? I think in the preview show or the review show last week, I said, one thing I never imagined is that teams are bullying us. I would never see
Yeah,
teams
I
bullying.
remember you saying that.
Yeah, and now it's seems like if we're being outfought physically and mentally at that.
Mm. I know we jumped to the Leicester goals, but you must have felt proud when you
Hmm.
saw your first goal went in. I don't know
Yeah.
if you thought that was vintage Firmino with that assist to
Hmm.
Salah. What do you think
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I did. I actually don't even think Bobby had one of his better games for us than he's had in a long
Mm.
while. Right? I love this hold up play today, but and Salah is one man that hasn't left his shooting boots at home
Uh,
since the year
he-
started. It's been
he- I
Salah.
don't think he ever leaves his shooting boots at home.
Are we gonna agree to disagree with that one? But he's been on form. He's been on form. So I was happy with the goal. Um, and I thought it would kickstart us scoring a few more, but it wasn't to be.
You were the better team. You would agree that you were the better team for the duration for most of the game.
Uh, e- it's hard because I'm the type of fan that believes that the team who creates the more clear-cut chances really was the better team.
Mm.
I'm not a fan that is all about these possession-based stats. I'm not a City fan, so possession doesn't do it for me. I want to see chances. Even I'm
Mm.
okay with my team being a counter-attacking team. I want to see chances. Liverpool's always going to dominate the game possession-wise. That's just what it is. But in the final third, to me, Leicester, from the top of my head, I can think of Leicester having in this game 5 or 6 clear-cut chances to score, and
Mm.
we just did not have that. So I don't know if we can say that Liverpool was a better team today.
All right, Eureka.
Hmm.
3-1 loss to Leicester. This is your third loss in a row.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how Liverpool turn this back around. Final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Yeah. Final thoughts, man. I don't see how we turn this back around either. I know we have a few players coming back from injury. Should be in the next 2 weeks. We have Keita. Well, he's going to be right back on the treatment table as soon as he comes back.
Mm, mm,
But we have Jota coming back, and to me, that's the only glimmer of hope that I'm hoping that he doesn't come back and starts doing the same things like our attack. We need him. We need him back urgently. We can't get him back fast enough. The goal is top four. The goal is top four. If we don't make top four, I'm genuinely worried about the players we'll be able to attract, and even more so the players we'll be able to keep. So if Klopp
mm.
needs to, I don't know what Klopp needs to do to sort this out. I don't know if he needs to take the boys away for a little bit. Something needs to happen. Okay, we need top four, and that's really the only thing I have to say. Pray for my, keep Liverpool in your prayers, please, fellas.
Eureka, you have a good day. I know you have a lot on your mind today,
Yeah,
but thanks for coming on. And I mean, let's try and get you today
you look like you're
with your
so sad
losses.
for me.
I am. For one reason more than the other. For one reason
Yeah,
more than the other.
yeah, I
But
appreciate it.
I don't care about Liverpool, man. I would just,
Yeah,
Liverpool can lose. If Liverpool play again tomorrow, I hope they lose again.
yeah. I would imagine you would feel like it.
All right, Eureka, have a good one.
Blessings,
Thanks.
blessings.
All right.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.